Hey guys, it's me, Kawaii Crafty, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some things I painted because I'm bored and it's quarantine and I can't go out. So yeah, and if you are new, please click that subscribe button if you want to join the Kawaii family. And without further ado, let's get on with this video. So I'm going to be painting this first, and let me tell you, I really hate this. So if you can see on the other side, hold on, there's this like really weird dark color. This got stuck here, and my X-Acto knife was like cut from the top and it kind of got stuck here, so hopefully I don't get cut if it does come out. So first I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to be replacing it with another ribbon. So you can say goodbye to this. I'm going to be using some paper and tape to get rid of, to just tape off the chalkboard / whiteboard part so I don't accidentally paint on it. So I'll do that. So now I taped it off, and as you can see, I kind of ripped a bit of the paper, but I'm just using regular Scotch tape. I want to give a fresh coat of chalk paint so it can work to its best, but I will have to wait until after quarantine to go buy chalk paint because none of the stores are open that I want to be open, because I want some craft stores open, but they're not. So yeah, I'm going to paint this a white first, and then I'm going to paint this a light green, and I will come back to show you what it looks like. So I decided to paint some vines on there, so I'm using this phthalo green. It's the one with the P in front of it. Probably can't see it. And I'm using this apple barrel paint that's lime tree. It's just a yellowish green, and I'm going to be mixing it together to give like a sort of neutral kind of green, but not too dark. And I'm just going to mix it together. Okay. I'm just putting the paint on there so I don't waste any. And I'm just going to paint some vines around, and I'll come back to show you what it looks like. Now I'm going to be using this violet from Artist Loft for some flowers, and this brilliant yellow from Artist Loft as well for the center. And to paint this, I'm going to be using an angled brush. It's 1/4 inch thickness, and from Craft Smart. Camera's not focusing, so I just put a bit here. So you're just gonna dip it in and make a shell-like motion. Oh, this is not very thick. Okay. And you're going to do that to every open end of a vine, and after that, this is going to be complete. So, okay, so in the beginning you remembered I took off a thread, so now I'm going to replace it with something that looks sort of similar, looks sort of better. So yeah, I'm going to be doing it's going to be hanging, yeah, so I'm going to cut this with fabric scissors, so approximately here, and I'm going to put this back later, and all you're going to do is you're going to feed it through so you can see it on this side, and I'm going to do the same thing through here. I will be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so after you do that, you're going to tie a double knot. And now you can hang it. There we go. Obviously you're going to need to seal this in, and after you're done painting you can take this off, but I'm kind of running out of Mod Podge and I'm going to save it for my next project. So you can seal it in with Mod Podge, but I'm not going to do it, but you have to, or else you're going to have a lot of paint peeling off and that's not going to look good. So yeah. On to the next project. So I also want to paint this. This used to be a body scrub from the Body Shop, and I ripped off the paper, the sticker on the side and the top, and I just used it for some cotton pads so I can do some skincare stuff. So I'm going to be painting this as well. What should I paint it? I'll paint it to a sunset. So I will be back and I will show you what it looks like. So for the sunset, I ended up painting this, and I got some red paint as well as yellow paint. So I ended up painting again to a pastel color. Okay, focus, hello, hi. So I ended up changing the color off camera because it was too vibrant and oop. So now I'm going to create a sunset using Mars Black and this angled brush and 1/4 inch size. I don't know. And I'm just going to put it on the paper because I'm kind of lazy and I don't want to get my palette. So there we go. So I'm just going to be painting. What should I paint? Oh, I know. I'm gonna paint a sailboat. So, I tried painting this and it's very ratchet, so I'm gonna continue painting. I just used this small liner brush in 5-0. Can you see that? Will the camera focus? Yes. 5-0. And I'm going to continue using the angled brush, and I'm just going to paint a darkened sea. You can paint some small birds. Actually, it looks pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to wait for this to dry, and then I'm going to be putting on a layer of Mod Podge, and I'll show you what that's going to look like. So I finished putting a Mod Podge on it. I'm just flipping it upside down because it's easier to dispense it, and now I'm going to add a ribbon on the side, and it's quite thick compared to the edge of it, so I'm going to need to trim it. And I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen, and I'm just going to take fabric scissors, cut off the end because it's already frayed, and I'm going to measure it out first. So about this much, and I'm going to put this back. Okay, now I'm going to take some Mod Podge and I'm going to put some on the paper again because I'm kind of lazy. And I'm just going to put a bit on the side. I'm just going to repeat this process until the ribbon is fully wrapped around the container. Now that it's glued, I'm going to take the fabric scissors, cut a small part out, and cut on the edge. Okay, and there's my second project completed, and now on to the next one. So lastly, I have this picture frame that actually had a picture in here before. Obviously I took it out because of privacy reasons, and let me tell you, I used to have some sparkly silver stars here, and I painted this at a birthday party 5 years ago. So as you can clearly tell, I had no idea what I was doing. So I will redo this and I will paint it a galaxy. So I will be starting with a black base, and I will show you how to paint the galaxy parts after. You might have noticed a change in background. This is just the whiteboard, and I'm just waiting for it to dry. So it's still on its first coat, as you can see. So I'm just going to be doing this one first. So to paint the galaxy, you're going to need a sponge. You can also use those sponge brushes, and you're going to need blue, purple. You can also use red, but I'm going to be using these two colors. So you're first going to put it on the palette. Let me just put this on top right now. Too much, because obviously this is pretty small, but if you're using what do you call those, canvases, then you're obviously going to need a lot more. I'm just using a little bit. So now you're going to dip the sponge in. Okay, never mind. And you're just going to, ooh, that is really ratchet. First, one side has the, you're just going to follow random pattern and just blend it into the background, and you're just going to use a dabbing motion to spread it. So yeah, so I laid down this layer, and to put like sort of a dimension in it, you're going to need to add a bit of white paint to the colors that you have on your palette, so it's sort of, so you have more dimension, more galaxy looking, I don't know. So I'm gonna do that, and I will show you what it looks like. So I accidentally added too much blue, and this is what happened. So this is not what it should look like, but I will show you a picture of my notebook, well, my sketchbook, and what it's supposed to look like right here. And yeah, so it's supposed to look like that. I don't know what I did wrong, but I probably just added too much blue and was too light, so yeah. But this is the last DIY completed, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you have any suggestions or feedback, do so in the comment section down below, and if you're new, consider subscribing. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!
When people change, but not us.